Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with a very special episode of Tim Tebow's Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 17. I've been studying for finals all day long because they start this week, and I was actually laying in bed about to go to sleep because I have a final like at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got to thinking, I have no videos ready to upload for tomorrow, and I just got straight out of bed and I was like, I can't be having that. Let's go ahead and record an episode of Tebow's Road to the Show. If I look extremely tired and my hair's all messed up and everything, it's because I was literally in bed with the lights off about to go to sleep, and I was like, heck no. Can't go another day without uploading a video. Now, like I said, this is going to be a very special episode of Road to the Show, because I told you guys previously that I was going to start playing some games in between episodes, so we can go ahead and speed the series up. Well, earlier, I was going to go ahead and for the first time actually play a couple games without recording to speed things up. And let me show you what happened. So we're going to go ahead and sim to our next appearance. And look, fellas, I couldn't believe the first time I was actually going to play without recording, this is going to happen. My manager tells me, I want to tell you, Tim, you've been great for us here, and I think you got a heck of a future ahead of you. And I'm going to go ahead and say, thank you, sir. And he comes back at me, and he says, I'm going to need you to go home and pack your things right away. You're headed to AAA, son. Finally, 14 or 15 episodes in, we finally get promoted to AAA. It's about gosh dang time, and I couldn't believe, literally, I promise you, the first time I was going to go play this without recording, this happened. So I had to stop really quick and like close out of the franchise or out of the Road to the Show file without saving, because I wanted you guys to see this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say, wow, for real, I'm freaking excited, boys. And I didn't get any farther than this, so I want to see if there's anything else said right here. He said, that's a good thing. It means you've been promoted. I'm just going to say, okay, terrific. Thank you. So we're moving up to AAA. I'm not really sure who the AAA affiliate for the New York Yankees is, but we're about to see, because we're about to be a part of their team. You're one step closer to and just one step away from the big leagues, Tim. Now go and say your goodbyes. You've got a bus to catch. See, well, we're still the minors, so we have buses to catch and not planes. But we'll get there eventually. It's time to go to AAA. And here we are, the Rail Riders, I'm guessing. We have a new uniform, a new look. Now we've gone from Manager Barrett to Manager Felton. Tim, I just wanted to welcome you to the club. I was hoping to be sent right to the Yankees, but okay, I should say that. But no, we're Tim Tebow. We're nice. We're just going to say thank you and see what my manager has to say. He probably would have sent me straight down. AA staff told me you've been playing better than AA baseball down there. Obviously, I'm at almost 400 with like 20 home runs. Of course I've been playing better than AA baseball. I'm going to say just playing my game, trying to improve. Now, I've had an idea. I want you guys to let me know if you want me to do this in the comment section below. For kind of short video ideas, I want to go through a Road to the Show and try like different responses. And try to be a jerk to the managers and see what happens to you. And if you guys want to see that, like just for short little one episode things, let me know in the comment section below. I thought it'd be a little different because obviously when you record an episode like this, you don't want to like be a jerk because you don't know what's going to happen. But if I'm not really worried about it, I want to see what happens. Like maybe we get released. I don't know. If you guys want to see that, let me know by dropping like. Also, like I said, 1,000 likes. Well, I didn't say it in today's episode because I was trying to speed up. 1,000 likes on today's episode, and there will be another one out tomorrow, 100%. And now, Manager Felton says, well, I, for one, am looking forward to watching you develop and seeing what we can get out of you. Welcome, kid. And we get First Impression Boost, which is an activation of double points for today's episode. Now, there's one more special thing for today's episode I do want to say, which you guys might be a little aggravated at, but you'll understand next episode. I'm not going to, it looks like we got 100 points for getting promoted, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we did. But anyways, at the end of today's episode, I am not going to use my points to upgrade, and you'll see why at the beginning of next episode. And I will upgrade the points that we get from today's episode at the beginning of next episode. So just trust me on that, just a little bit different at the end of today's episode. So with that said, our team's looking pretty bad. We're 26-30, but hopefully I can help the team do a little bit better and hopefully have a pretty good performance in my first AAA game in today's episode. And I was interested to see from being promoted from AA to AAA to see where I'd go in the lineup, and they have me already batting third in the lineup. And obviously the competition's a little bit better. Like the team we're playing, the Rochester Red Wings, have a 76 overall player, and we're still a 62. So here we go, officially my first AAA at bat, 0-1 count. This ball is going to be grounded up the middle, and we're going to be thrown out. So unfortunately, we don't really do anything too great in our first at bat, but hey, there's still time in our first game, and hopefully we can have a really good first game with today's episode because we have the double points. It's been a while since we've had double points, so hopefully we can make the most of it. And I probably will start playing some games in between episodes so we can get to the majors because everybody wants to see us in the majors with Tim Tebow. So do I. The next pitch. This ball is inside. This ball is hit deep. Please get out. Please get out. Please get out. And oh my God. This pitch is going to be grounded into right field, and we are not going to beat it out. Probably our last at bat of this one. Top of the 8th inning. This ball is outside. We have a 1-0 count. Home run right here makes it a 2-run ball game, so we're not technically out of it, but I have to take advantage of the situation. Runner on the corners. Come on, Tebow. The pitch is going to be hit way too freaking high. So, not the greatest first game in AAA for Tim Tebow. Hopefully things get better, because I did not want to be on this team, which is apparently pretty trash. As we lose. At bat number 1 of game number 2 of AAA and of this episode. Let's get our first home run right here. This pitch, why did I swing? How am I going to get called up to the majors swinging at pitches like that? That's not what I want to happen. So the next pitch, this is right down the middle. That's got to be out. That was a perfect pitch to hit. Please, 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 please. And it is. It went out, baby. Let's go. My first AAA home run. I couldn't tell. I get to hit off of that scoreboard. Opposite field power from Tim Tebow. Why couldn't we do that in game number 1 when we had double points? I always find something to complain about, but hey, at least we're getting a little bit used to this AAA pitch, and I want to see how far that home run hit. I'm so freaking happy, man. So freaking happy that we 429 feet, and that didn't register as a no-doubter. But like, I gotta stop complaining. We hit a home run, and it hit right off the freaking scoreboard too. Like more than halfway up the wall. So there's awful weather right now outside, and like I'm right next to a window. So if you guys hear the rain, I apologize, but we got to continue here. This pitch is going to be lined into left field, another opposite field hit, and we're going to get another RBI. So just like that, our second RBI, the game is now a 1-run ball game, but this game has been kind of up and down. The pitch. This is going to be an outside pitch that we're going to hook into right field. Not necessarily the greatest hit in the world because with it being outside, probably should have took an oppo, but I hook it for a hit. So I'm 3 for 3 in this ball game, but we're down by 1 now. So we need to do something here to get that run back. This pitch, that could have been one I could have hit over the freaking bridge right here. So let's regroup. That was a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, so this guy is throwing some freaking gas. Let's get one that we can drive. This pitch is low, and we fouled off. So an 0-2 count. Hopefully not going to get my first strikeout of AAA right here, because that would be some absolute trash. The pitch is right down the middle again, and I foul it off. So I don't know why I'm fouling off these pitches, but I'm going to keep my head in the ball game and try to do my best. The pitch, outside. That's popped up way too high, right? Yeah, that's going to be shallow left field. Well, looks like we might lose our second straight game of the episode. Like I said, we lose our second straight game of the episode, but I did about as much as I possibly could. 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs, just like the problem was in AA. Looks like my teammates aren't really going to help me out much, so hopefully can get to the majors ASAP. So my first at-bat of the third game of the episode, my first at-bat in AAA against a lefty. First pitch is going to be outside. Well, no, it's going to catch the corner for a strike. But let's see if we can actually hit these lefties in AAA. They weren't too bad to us in AA. This pitch is going to be hit right back up the middle as we continue our hot streak, as we've gone like 4 for 5 in our at-bats in this episode when we didn't have double points possible. Already down in the top of the 4th inning, 1-0. Let's change that right here. This pitch is not going to change anything. Top of the 6th inning, we have the tying run in scoring position. Hopefully we can make the most of it. All we got to do is get something down in the outfield, and it should be a tied ball game. 1-0 count. The pitch is going to be outside for a ball, so 2-0. Definitely could look for something middle in that we can drive over that freaking bridge. Hopefully it gives me a fastball that I can drive over the freaking bridge. The pitch can be outside. It's going to be a little tapper back to the pitcher. At least we advanced a runner to third base, but that's still not necessarily what I wanted to happen. So we did get a run to tie things up 1-1. Now the top of the 8th inning. Let's see if we can give ourselves that lead. Runner is on first base. This pitch is going to be low for a ball, and this pitch is going to be high. I think we hit it way too high. Come on, carry. And it is warning track power, but, I mean, what does that do? Nothing. Oh, man, we lost again. I guess our pitching gave something up, maybe in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yeah, they ended up beating us 3-2. So there's a cutscene. Looks like we might be calling our agent, And yes, our agent says, Tim, I'm so happy you decided to go with us. We think the sky's the limit for you now. Tell me, how are you feeling about your situation with the Yankees organization? Could be better. I think that's the truth. I'm not going to say no complaints. I'm pretty happy with everything right now. I'm going to say it could be better because that's the truth. It's not really a bad reaction, just saying it could be better. Not saying I hate it or anything, but I wish we were winning. And I wish I was in the majors. So, what's my agent going to come back and say? Hopefully nothing stupid. It's my job to help you get what you want. Tim, tell me anything that isn't ideal. Anytime we can look at how we might work to change it going forward. I just never saw myself as a Yankee. I mean, that's true, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say okay, but I'm good for now. Because I don't want to be traded or anything right now until we get to the majors and maybe something stupid happens or maybe I don't like my situation there. Maybe we can get traded there, but I think we're okay. And my agent just comes back and says, I'll be checking in periodically to make sure that is still the case. You got a great future ahead, Sim. Let's make it happen. Make what happen? Don't know what he's talking about. Hopefully this means my future success. So, we have 2 more games to go in today's episode. Almost 500 points, which I said we are going to use at the beginning of next episode. So as this screen is up, I did want to tell you what it took to get to AAA was 20 home runs and a 381 batting average and 53 RBIs and 11 stolen bases. So still have not made it for our first home game at AAA, but we do have a runner on third base though. Try to get our first RBI of this one. The 0-0 count. The hanging curveball is going to be lined to the second baseman. I'm not sure if there was 2 outs. Was there? No, we do get the RBI. So we don't get a base hit, but at least we knock in a run to give ourselves the early lead, which is definitely, obviously, difficult for this team, as we're already up for our second at-bat of this 4th game of the episode. We still have the lead 1-0, runner on first base now. Top of the 3rd, the hanging curveball. Oh man, unlucky. Thank God it didn't get hit into a double play. A 1-run lead, top of the 5th inning, looking for some insurance. The ball outside evens the count up 1-all, and it's starting to pour down rain again, so if you hear it, I apologize. I really have no idea if you guys can hear that, but hopefully the background music at least flushes that out. The pitch, right down the middle, man. That's got to get out. That was a perfect pitch to hit. No way. Not even warning track power. Okay, so the rain is getting worse and worse, but we're going to get through this episode. Runners on first and second base. A perfect chance to drive in some insurance right here. We need a base hit. This pitch is stupid for me to swing at.
Destruction.
0-1 count. This pitch is right down the middle, and that's going to be an absolute bomb. Hitting the ball over the freaking mountains. Talk about some insurance. A 3-run shot for Tim Tebow. A no-doubt home run. Our second of the episode, and our second of AAA, as it looks like Tim Tebow is picking up where he left off in AA with the AAA affiliate of the Yankees, and that does actually lead us to our first win of the episode and our first win of our AAA career. So a very successful 4th game of the episode. So it looks like it's going to be lefty versus lefty in today's final game of Tim Tebow's Road to the Show. First pitch of this game, and it's going to be a slider outside for a ball. Still looking for something that I can drive. The 1-0 count. This pitch is going to be lined into center field. Is it going to get down for a hit off the wall? And it is. Oh, what a play by the center fielder. Covered so much ground. Solid contact, but solid contact doesn't always mean a hit. But we do have the lead now, 2-0, top of the 4th inning. I just want to win, man. That's really what I want to do. I hate losing. This pitch is going to be hooked in the right field, but it's going to hang up too far as the right fielder makes the catch. So making some really good contact in this last game of the episode, but not really seeing much from it. So we still do have the lead as we're getting intentionally walked for the first time in this series. That is telling you that we're doing something good when it shows that other teams are scared to pitch at us in certain situations. So now the top of the 9th, it looks like we gave up the lead. We're now down by 1. We need something here to tie the ball game. This first pitch is outside for a ball. A solo shot does tie the ball game. It came up clutch in game number 4. Can we do the same in game number 5? The 1-0 count. Pitch. The curveball is going to be hooked in the left field, and it's going to be way too shallow, as we don't get it done in game number 5. But are our teammates going to do it? No, they don't. The Iron freaking Pigs win. So that sucks. I thought we were going to end off the episode with 2 straight wins, but I must say, at least we had a pretty decent, successful episode in our first episode of AAA. Well, as the rain continues to pour down outside, that is going to do it for today's episode of Tim Tebow's Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 17. And hopefully you guys are just excited as I am that we finally, after like 15 episodes, have been called up to AAA. And hopefully even quicker than we got called up to AAA, we'll be called up to the majors. So if you guys are excited for the rest of this series and excited we are finally in AAA rather than AA, make sure to smash the like button, and if we can hit 1,000 likes, as always, there will be an episode out tomorrow. and you guys, I think, will definitely enjoy it, especially with the fact that we're going to have over 500 points to use in Tim Tebow's training at the beginning of the episode. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.